EndaceProbes easily scale to provide network recording across large global deployments. No matter how large the EndaceFabric is, search times always remain fast. I'm Cary Wright, VP of Product Management at Endace. Let me show you how all this works. Firstly, recapping, EndaceProbe continuously records traffic at line rate with zero packet loss from network taps, packet brokers, or span ports. And Endace Vision is the powerful UI for searching and analyzing recorded traffic on EndaceProbe. Each EndaceProbe contains all the storage and compute required for line rate capture, indexing, and fast search. We can deploy many EndaceProbes or EndaceProbe stacks across key monitoring locations for our global network. InvestigationManager is the central UI used to rapidly search and analyze traffic across the entire estate, and Endace CMS centrally manages the health and configuration of the estate. As your network grows, the Endace deployment easily grows with you by adding EndaceProbes to expand depth of storage or network coverage without extending search times. Search times always remain fast thanks to EndaceProbe's horizontally scaled architecture. When a search is initiated, each EndaceProbe does its searching locally and reports back to InvestigationManager. As a result, petabytes of captured traffic can be searched in minutes or seconds, and users can see results build out in real time. Let's take a look at how this works with a quick demo. From InvestigationManager, I'll create a new investigation. Give it a name. And you can see to begin with there are no data sources, no filters, and no time range. So let me first select a data source, and because it's an investigation manager, it's connected to many probes at the same time. So I'm going to search all rotation files, and you can see instantly that it's selected 13 sources. So this session will be searching across 13 different EndaceProbes. I'll select a time range being the last 5 minutes just to kick it off, and tools, let's add a traffic breakdown tool so we can see what's happening, and instantly you can see some traffic. So this is basically inquiring across all 13 probes to derive the last 5 minutes of traffic. I'll change that to application traffic so we can see what applications are running across our network. So a very fast way to actually find what protocols, what traffic, what applications are running in your network. Okay, so what I would also like to do is do a scaled search. And I'm going to search for this IP address because I've been told by someone that there is malicious traffic associated with this particular IP address. So I'm going to initiate a search, and actually the 5-minute window isn't large enough because this search could happen any time of the day or night. So I'm going to search across roughly a 2-week window. I'm going to request any hits to that IP address across the 2-week window. This hasn't finished, but since it's finding some interesting data, I'm going to stop it and zoom in, which we can do at any time if we've got interesting data that we want to review. And I may even zoom in a little bit further. This iterative process is quite useful. And I'd like to see a little more about this data, so I'm going to add conversations table. Now I can see there's 2 conversations in particular that I should take a deeper look at. 1021 12200 and 1020 12200 have both been communicating with this IP address that I'm suspicious of. So let's open this in Wireshark. And again, Wireshark is running locally on the Investigation Manager. Data is pulled from each of the probes, the Endace probes that have a match, and it's merged together into a single view on Investigation Manager. You can see now that we've loaded this. I'll use one of the native tools in Wireshark. I'd like to follow that TCP session, see if I can glean any information. And here we can see some information. So we've got the content type up here, which is interesting. We also have some information about the file that's been transferred across. If we look here, we can see it's an Excel file that's been exfiltrated, and we can see some details regarding that. So instantly you can get value out of seeing the packets just by using the onboard tools. We can also initiate a download of the PCAP. So we just give it a name and download that to our desktop, and we can use on the desktop Wireshark or other tools that we might want to analyze this data with. The download is complete. Now I can open it with Wireshark on my desktop. And here you'll see the same TCP stream, which we can follow, derived from the PCAP. So there you have it. This is a scalable way to search across a large estate of Endace probes. Threat hunt, incident response, network troubleshooting, application troubleshooting are all possible across a large estate of Endace probes, capturing network data and recording it continuously. Fast, powerful way to search your network traffic. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.